Welcome everyone to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a wonderful sunny day and I have an absolute masterpiece behind me. This home is like nothing you've ever seen before. We're here in Henderson today and I have this single story home, no HOA, owned solar power. So yes, basically free energy, a sparkling pool, over ½ acre on the lot, a casita, or more like a second house in the home. We'll show you that a little bit later, but I'm telling you, this is unbelievable. It's been completely remodeled. We have RV parking. We have a 3-car garage, and we're right here basically we're off of Eastern and St. Rose in a neighborhood off of Ione. And you get here from St. Rose taking Serene, or if you know where Cactus Wren Park is, but the best explanation is just near the corner of St. Rose and Eastern. Obviously very quiet here, not close enough to either of those roads to hear them. But this ranch style home is a masterpiece, and you can see they've cleaned up not only the front, the landscaping, but the inside completely remodeled, and it's a masterpiece. 4,036 square feet, 2 kitchens. There's an opportunity basically for 2 extra casitas, and I'll show you that when we get inside. 23,522 square foot lot, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Unbelievable home. 1.25 for this whole house here with that solar and all the amenities included. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Let's go inside right now. Check it out just for you today. Follow me. All right, everyone, here we are. We are at 2903 Harden Drive. Trying something a little different today with the dual camera. I don't know if you're going to like it or not like it, but you're going to get to see my reactions in real time on my face, not just hear me. RV gate here. There's a roller door in the garage, very unique as well. We're going to show you a little bit later. But yeah, you have room for several RVs here. This ½ acre lot. Let me show you up and down the street. Very quiet. Not one car has gone by, and I've been out here about 30 minutes now. And yeah, St. Rose is just right here. Eastern runs off to the west side of this home. And then if you go down here and make a left, you're going to run into Serene, which will take you out to the other side of St. Rose. But yeah, massive driveway. And you do have the 3-car garage. Looks like there's no garage here. This whole half of the house is actually going to be an extra house. I was so surprised when I got over there. They've refreshed everything out here. They have this very high-end gate here and fencing, iron. And I love what they've done with the little fake agaves. I don't mind that at all. Papa green, no water usage, and no landscape maintenance on that. And if they put the weed barrier under the rocks, you're not going to have weeds. You're really not going to have to touch that at all. Stamped concrete on the front entrance. And then you have this synthetic turf lawn. These are actual plants here. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about being on camera the entire tour. But we're going to do it anyways. So we're going to look up here. You have these 2 towering fan palm trees here. And yeah, I just love the curb appeal. The home was built in 1978. So you kind of get that vibe in some areas. But yeah, complete remodel. This is going to be the actual front door right here. I went in this door. I was kind of disoriented when I got here. It makes a lot of sense now. I love the texture of this. So they've done like this modern stone on the wall here, which we see in a lot of places, but usually it has like sparkles in it. It's light gray, but they've painted it dark, and I do like that a lot. Matches these stone pillars here, or brick pillars. Vinyl windows. And we're going to start out on the casita, or the second home side, and then we'll get to the main home in a moment. Little bit of a maze here at first, but I've figured it out, and here we are inside now. So you can see front facing window. This is going to be like a living room here. We have the LVP flooring in a light wood look. We have the high baseboards there with the modern edge. They've done this treatment on the wall in this room. Only light I couldn't get on in the whole house is this one here. I don't know what happened there, but easily fixed, I'm sure. Now we are going to have shared laundry room between this casita here, and this is just kind of another little area. The home just weaves all the way around. I mean, it's a very large home, and then you have this storage space back here. All fresh paint, fresh flooring, fresh lighting, all new door handles, new door hinges. We always want to check the strike plate, make sure they change those out as well. And then the laundry room here. So this is going to be a shared laundry room, dedicated. You do have the big sink. I believe that's going to be fiberglass or plastic, some kind of sink, but enough for what you need in the laundry. And then attic access up above. But let me show you around here. So we're going to head this way, and we're going to have, and this is where I realized, wait, this isn't just a casita. This is a second home. So you have the dining area here, some storage behind. I like the interior color. I'm not a fan of this color wood in general, but I think inside a cabinet with the matte black, it actually looks pretty nice. If that was on the outside, I'd be like, no, no thank you. Maybe the whole thing was that color and they painted it. Good choice. They've staged the home very well. Beautiful staging, and just enough staging too. They didn't go overboard. And then into your full kitchen here. And yeah, this is the Casita kitchen. Stainless appliances, Samsung refrigerator. You have this quartz countertop here. I really like that backsplash. Just, looks really nice with this setup here. And that's not really a black. It's a very, very dark color cabinet in the black realm. Electric stovetop. We have the oven. Space saver microwave. We always like to just check and see. No vent out. Oh, and the inside of these cabinets are actually the same color. So yeah, that's a great choice because they were probably all that color is what I'm thinking. Yeah, really, really interested to see how this home looked before they remodeled it. Large single basin stainless sink. You have a dishwasher here. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon about the staging. I would like to see a couch here, but this works. Makes the room look extra large. But yeah, you have a big space here for a huge couch or TV, whatever you want to do. And I like the setup here because you have 3 usable walls. So you don't really have to set the couch any particular way. You do have options. Looks like a soft gray on the wall. Just got a hint of color to it. And then we're going to have a door going out back. So not only do you have your separate door going out front, you also have a separate door. Oh no, I misspoke. See, kind of lost already, but go out here, you have the garage. So the garage is only accessible to this second home. I believe this door goes out back. See, we're learning together because I just turn on all the lights and get the house ready. Yeah. Oh, sneak peek of the pool. Single bay, 3-car garage. You have garage door openers on both sides. So you would have to enter the home somewhere else if you parked in the garage and lived over there. So a little bit of a logistical situation there. But this roller garage, very cool. You can pull cars in and out back. You're already kind of out back because you're behind the fence here. But just a nice addition. You have the overhead storage. You have, and I don't even know where to look, honestly. I've never done this dual camera thing, so I'm kind of just looking at what I'm looking at. And I guess I'll find out later if it looks weird. Looks like they have some kind of soft water loop here. The water heater. The garage has been painted. Thank you for doing that. You also have extra quartz here and some extra materials. This is going to be a block wall actually as well that they've painted white. So really easy to spend a few $100 and paint the garage. I think it makes such a difference when you're selling a home. And it's just such an easy thing. Just throw some paint on it. You don't have to touch the floor. Just throw some paint on it, you know? And then we're going to have a 3/4 bath, or what we call in Nevada, a bathroom. We have the nice vanity here. Modern lighting. Very fancy bathroom light up here. And then a walk-in shower. So technically a 3/4 bath here. Nice tile work. And I'm always looking at the tile, like just looking at the edging and seeing if there's extra materials, making sure everything's straight. Just gives you a good overall feel on the home. Or if you're just missing a touch of grout, really easy to fix. But you want that sealed up. So there's going to be water there. And anywhere water can get into will start to cause issues. Nice sliding glass door here. Very heavy duty. Wow. Slides smooth. I didn't expect it to be that heavy. So yeah, really interesting home so far. And we're just in the second home. 1.25 for this, no HOA, paid solar, king size bed here. And I think if you live on this side, I mean, there's only one bedroom on this side of the home. I think you're all set. I don't think you need a really big bedroom because you have the whole space here. But it's nice to see a king in here just to kind of see how it would fit. I imagine if you lived on this side, you'd probably have a king bed. And then pretty big closet here as well. That's about 12 feet wide inside there. Upgraded interior doors. This is a double door, so you can actually open these up. I think so. Like there's a little thingy. Hold on. Yeah, so you can actually open these up, which I think probably the better setup personally. Okay, so that's the first house essentially. And I want you to get the full feel. So let me show you something real quick and then we'll go around through the front door. This right here, barn door slider, separating the laundry room from the kitchen area. And it's going to look really nice from the other side. But that's how you access it. But I don't want to show you the house walking out of the laundry room. That's not the way you're going to enter the home. So out the front door of the casita. Another look at this beautiful front yard. Backyard completely fenced in. So over here we kind of have this siding. I didn't really show you on the other side. But they've done this treatment around the windows. Like a textured almost stucco. We always want to look at the shingles. So shingles seem to be in pretty good shape. Obviously you'd have your inspector take a closer look, but from the street looked like they're in pretty good shape. So here's us walking in the front door now. I do love that the front door has this little glass insert. Just gives you a little bit of light and you can see movement out front. So if like someone was at your door and they didn't ring the doorbell, you would kind of see it. Also hook up for a beautiful entry light there. Now, into this single-story ranch-style home. You can see a semi-open floor plan, and I really love this, and I think this is kind of coming back as opposed to having one really large room here. It's kind of separated, so you have a little step down into this beautiful dining area. You have your family room in the back, but it is all open, and that wonderful kitchen. But we're gonna start off on this side, down the hallway here. And of course, they've changed out all of the lighting. Hey, don't peek at the kitchen. I can see you looking behind me, trying to peek at the kitchen. We're saving that till later, okay? And yeah, around every corner, just interesting things, right? So you have this oversized closet here, little attic access down the hallway. No carpet. All the flooring is going to be this flooring you see here. And then we're going to have the full bath off to this side. And this is also going to be your guest bath. 3/4. Smells great in here. I don't know what the smell is, but it smells really good in here. Like a Pottery Barn or something. You know, you walk in Pottery Barn or like West Elm, you get that smell. Like that's what it smells like in here. Yeah, really nice shower. Love the tile work. We have the toilet here. We have some storage, a little window that opens. The fan is on. It doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot. And then we have the LED lights here. But again, something like that, you know, we can make sure that's up to speed for you. Dual flush toilet. Yeah, good looking bathroom here. And wow, it smells good in there. I don't want to leave that bathroom. Not that the rest of the house doesn't smell good, but it smells exceptionally good in there. And like stuff like this, I'm okay with them not switching out these cabinets. I mean, they're very plain front. You could do a shaker style or something, but it's just going to be a lot of money. I'm okay just painting the hinges and leaving that there. If that's a big deal to you, change them out when you buy it, but I don't see putting the money into that and then having to raise the price of the home. Brings us into this primary retreat. So we have king size bed, this textured wall. Showed this on my last video. Really easy to do as long as you do it straight. You just paint it. Got nice right angles. Instant upgrade to a room for very, very little cost. I've not seen a ceiling fan like this. It almost looks like the blades are retractable or like adjustable. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just the design, but it kind of gives that vibe. And then just a big space. Note you do have floor registers in this home, which is very rare. You can see one back here too. Don't typically see those in Las Vegas homes. There's one over here behind me as well. But as a whole, bedroom looks real nice. Good size. New outlets as well. They've replaced all of the outlets, which is a great sign. And then your big walk-in closet here. Your fancy light. Now, you're probably going to want to add some more storage, more racks to this closet. Kind of a very basic setup here, but it is large and you can do whatever you like with it. You're about 9 by 9 on this room, maybe 8 by 8. And then a big window. How many closets have a window this big that opens up to the front yard? Not many. Again, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas, your local licensed realtor here, real estate expert, looking to buy, looking to sell, any price point, anywhere in the city, the entire Las Vegas Valley, Boulder City. Give me a call. It's going to be a conversation. Does it sound like I can help you or not? That's all it is. No obligation, no cost. Let's just chat. I've been doing this quite a while and, find out that I can help a lot of people with their real estate goals. So on your next move, just give me a call. My phone number is down there. It's my cell. I'll answer the phone. Freestanding tub in this bathroom. Kind of done a lot with the little in this bathroom. You know, in the 70s, they weren't really focused on these huge primary bedrooms and primary baths. I do like this light a lot. Black accent wall. Toilet there in the corner. And then you have this large shower here. So full bath with a separate shower tub. Rainfall shower head. Wrapped in this beautiful glossy tile. Have a stone look on the floor there. The threshold to step into this shower is about 4 inches. And then more beautiful quartz countertops like we're going to see in the kitchen. Undermount porcelain sinks. You have the mirror with the backlighting and the light on it. Shaker style cabinets. Just really well done and not overdone. And the price feels spot on, in my opinion. This home was just listed a few days ago, and I think it's going to sell pretty quickly. It's got all the things people are looking for. Now, it's not going to work for everyone because of the double casita, double house situation. So that does, you know, eliminate a little bit of the buyer pool, but overall, just has all the things people want with RV parking, no HOA, a pool, a huge lot, privacy, paid solar, remodeled, you know, move-in ready. Now they're the same ceiling fans. Very long rectangular bedroom, but it's not small, like it's not narrow by any means. This is probably about 11 feet wide. And then, yeah, just really long. You can see those vinyl windows there, which is really nice on a 70s house as well. Does the kitchen have gas? I'm a little curious because we saw electric in that second kitchen there. Now they do make some really nice electric induction cooktops, but I see gas. All right, we're in business, but we're not going to hit the kitchen just yet. Look at this gigantic, almost hexagon shaped. I say almost because not quite, almost kite shaped too. Dining room here. Now they have a small round table. It's not small, but you could definitely do like a large 8-seater, maybe 10-seat table here in the middle, and it would look amazing. So it really depends on what you need. I love these smoked globes here on the lighting. And then you have that beautiful accent wall in the back. So if you can't do like even a stair, might not be the home for you because you do have a couple step downs here and there. Not a big deal in general, but did want to point that out. So you do have this little sunken dining room here. You have the linear electric fireplace, gives off some heat. This glossy ceramic marble look tile. Yeah, just a beautiful space. Something that you can't really see on camera is the way a home feels, you know? And this home feels amazing. Like it just feels like a home. It feels like you could live here, enjoy your life, jump in the pool, sit inside on this couch and watch your paintings, or a TV is probably what I would put there. And you do have a little bit of vault in the ceiling here or there. So like you can see a little bit of vault in the ceiling. I just started thinking about ceiling height while I walked into this family room. But yeah, you have a very tall ceiling here, probably 9.5 feet. And then you walk in here and you're, you know, smaller or lower ceiling in here, but gives it this really cool den kind of feel. And there's just a little bit of a step down. It's maybe like 3 inches, less than a shower threshold. Like almost not even enough to trip on going down. You could probably trip coming back if you've, you know, enjoyed too many beverages in the pool. But yeah, just a very, very thin little lip there. And I like the feel of this, kind of a den 70s feel. You could imagine like shag carpet and a brick fireplace. And then an interesting thing about these windows, which I really think is cool. So you have the big square windows that are fixed, and then you have the arches right outside. Almost gives the feel of an arched window. And the way they've done it, you have it on both sides. Kind of a cool, purposeful or accidental setup there. Now, no ceiling fan, but you probably don't want that because, you know, I'm 6 foot plus, and I'd probably hit my head on the ceiling fan, or the ceiling fan would hit my head is probably a better way to say it. So totally get that. It is nice and cool in here. AC's blowing. AC's working well. We do have this slider here going out to the covered patio. I love the texture out there on the walls. I'll show you that a little later. Or if you don't want to deal with the slider, just want to hop in the pool, grab a cup of coffee out back, whatever it is, you have your door here. The second casita option. I'm trying to count bedrooms. We had 1, 2, 3. It's like I'm missing a bedroom. Anyways, this could definitely be a room for people coming to stay that are in town. You have your own entrance, so come through that gate. You can come in right here through the back. Also, access to the pool. And then not a traditional shaped room. So you could have your bed here and then kind of have a sitting area over here, or vice versa. I might put, well, the bed, yeah, the bed's got to go here. But you have some tables, or a little table and some chairs, dresser. I mean, really gives you options to do a little more than a bedroom here. And with its own entrance and its own bathroom, kind of a cool second casita. Closet here, and bigger than you'd think. There is electric, so you can put a light in up there. Little step-in closet. And then I love this shower here. It's a 0 threshold shower, so no step down, just goes right in. The wavy glossy tile backsplash matches the flooring. Great job on this shower. I really like it, and I love that it's 0 threshold. Very cool. And then you have your sink here. Modern lighting, very thin profile on that mirror. Toilet behind. Yeah, looking real good. So I think we've seen everything but the kitchen. And what a kitchen it is. Yeah. Where to start on this kitchen? So you have this T-shaped island here with the quartz, with the silver veining. You have the waterfall edge. You have storage underneath the front. You're going to have your range there, that beautiful hood, these pendant lights. You have bar seating there. You have more storage on this side. Very large island. And then turning this way, you have more storage here, and then kind of this counter space. So I'm not sure what you do with this exactly. I do like it, but I don't know what you do with it. So maybe if you know, let me know in the comments below. Just type in what goes on this space, because I'm not exactly sure. We are going to have the wine fridge. That's a necessity. White shaker cabinets. The quartz goes up and around as the backsplash. I love the built-in wine rack there. And then I feel like these are supposed to have glass inserts in them, and they don't. Yeah, easy access to your cups, and it makes the glass look extremely clean when they're not there. Yeah, I'm sure we can get the glass panels in there for you, no problem. GE profile stainless dishwasher, stainless sink here, a window looking out to the front of the home. These are, at least that one is a remote controlled blind. Yep, both of these blinds are remote control, and they are the zebra blinds, where basically you can kind of have this look where you can see through. You can move them down just a little bit for full blockage. Ooh, we have a second wine fridge. So you got wine here, you got your whites over here, temperature controlled. You got your reds over there because they're just a little bit warmer. And then you have those bottles that you got on the discount. You ran out of room down here, so you just stick them up there because you're not too worried if they aren't like chilled, you know. Ooh, a little prep sink here. I love to see that. Awesome. So we have the 5-burner gas range. We have this beautiful hood right overhead. So we do have gas, and then we have dual fridge setups here. So kind of a cool thing. I'm wondering if they had, it's all labeled. It's like it was a restaurant. So these are both like the same refrigerator. I'm wondering if at some point they had like the oversized refrigerator and the oversized freezer, or if it was like a large built-in. But you do have the freezer drawers underneath, so you're not going to run out of refrigerator space. And if you do, you need to adjust your grocery shopping, I think, because yeah, whoever lived here was very detailed. I mean, I love detail, I love organization, but I'm not labeling my fridge. Just saying. And then we have the oven over here, Robam. Beautiful color in there. So we have the oven, and then we have a, wow, is this an air fryer? Grill, steam, combo, convection, broil. Wow, so you have like this all-purpose, is it a microwave too? I don't know. Dough proofing, disinfection, warmer. Wow, intense bake. Did we see a microwave? I don't know. If you're interested in this home, I can definitely get you more info on that unit. I've never seen one of those before. That's wild. And now I made it start flashing, so. Oh, I got it on. There we go. Wow. A lot going on in that thing. So let's turn it off, and that's it for the interior of the home. Just over 4,000 square feet, single story ranch style, owned solar, 5-bedroom, 4-bath, double or triple casita or second house. I mean, really, whatever you want to call it. No popcorn ceilings. I love to see that. But let's check out the rest of this 23,000+ square foot lot. It's going to be the door going right into that Casita number 2, I'm calling it. That's the door going into the garage. You have some steps down here. And then all this is like brand new homes back here. These are all brand new. Some of them are still being built. A lot of money coming into this neighborhood over here. And if you drive up St. Rose, right past the water facility, before you get to Cactus Wren Park, you can see the new construction out there. And since you can see me, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my shades for the rest of this tour because it is bright. Not too hot today. Pretty reasonable. So this is the RV parking from this side. You have the gate there. And they have it cemented there. Kind of interesting. Looks like the gate should be here, but the gate's actually there. All fenced in all the way around. No side neighbors. What's over here? If I was in another state, I would say it looks like there's a body of water over here. But no, it's just a lot. Just an empty lot. Okay. You can see all the solar panels. So much solar on this home. And then, yeah, the shingles look to be in good shape from my opinion, but I'm not a roofer. You could do a sports court out here. Some pickleball. And then you have this gorgeous deep blue pool. Wow. That's a beautiful pool color. Super clean. Nothing too fancy, just a nice large pool to get wet, swim around, float on your floaty. Beverage of choice. Looking at the back of the home here. They have a built-in fire pit. Look at the in-ground lighting around here too. Wow, okay. Then there's like, I don't know what all this is. I think this is like the gas tank over here. So you may have to get the gas filled on occasion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just guessing. There's definitely some water flow through here and through these pipes as well. And then we have this little unit here, which is just a shed. Oh, with the water softeners and water filters. Okay, kind of cool. All right. So maybe that runs through the whole home there. I was a little hesitant to open that. You know how it gets. Right? And just, you never know what's behind the door, right? So, especially like when it's in a backyard. Yeah, big side yard here. The gate going out front. Massive, whatever that is, AC unit. Just huge. That's it, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed it. It has all the key words. I hope you enjoyed this kind of dual camera thing I'm trying out. Let me know in the comments. Do you like it? Don't like it? Too much of my face? I don't know. You know, but I'm always going to try new things. So I really need your feedback so I know what the people like. Because, you know, I'm just one person. There's tens of thousands of you. And yeah, I do want to hear your feedback. So thank you so much, Manager Guiant with Simply Vegas. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you on the next one. Give me a call. Let me help you find a home or sell your home. I do it all. Thank you.